outside socket fitted. You've seen it getting tested there. That's a switch for it. Got a neon on it so you can tell if it's switched on or off. I'll catch his eye at night probably. Okay, I think we're more or less there. He's done something with the heating, he's turned the heating off or something. Something to do with the boils at the day and he's no synced it to the controller. It's just running constantly all the time apparently. Right, okay, I think we are pretty much done with the electric side of things. All we've got to do is disconnect all these and get all the cables pulled out. And all the cables can just go to the tip really. And then we'll rewire it probably when we're ready to do that. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll get all the cables out here and he's going to have spotlights on the ceiling as well. I've convinced him to have 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically bog standard really, yeah. The units come up to about, the wall units come up to about here. Give or take, you can see the mark there. It came up to about here. You had this one that stuck it here. So I want the lights to be roughly about here. So I think we'll go for kind of a mark there, but we can get that later on. There's no mad rush to get that done right now because he's going to overboard the ceiling anyway. It's a good old wood chip. So, oh no, he's going to board the ceiling. That means millions of screws. Oh no. And this has been patched in for some reason. Tell you what, I'm going to take this off and have a look. That's what lies beneath a panel. Not really any reason for that panel being there, it was just that it must have been when they were putting the gas pipe in or something so they could solder it or crimp it. Solder it. What's up there? Just goes up to the attic space. Nothing really special up there. That's the soil stack that the wee ensuite is going to be hooked into. I think she's going to hook into that side, I think. In there. There's like a Y branch, a double Y branch. And this one's free, so she might swing the right round. I don't know how she's going to do that. So even be able to boss onto the top of it, I'm not too sure. Put an outlet on that, a Y branch. I'm sure she'll figure it out. Right, going to get these sockets taken out. All these, they're all decommissioned, they're all dead. Just double check that. Where's my tester? Yeah, oh no it's not. Give me a minute. Just when you think you've seen it all, that is all cooker circuit. Don't know where the cable's running, it's running up in the attic. I'll let you go and pull it out. But that was just like that behind there. So obviously there's been a switch here at some point and they've lowered it down. Yeah, that was right in there. Incredible. Oh look at this. There's another joint there. Oh look at that. I never noticed that before. What the hell's that been used for? It's obviously the socket at some point, but the cooker point was here. Yeah. Okay, so there used to be a socket there, so they've joined them together, tucked them behind there and put the cooker switch here. Really? Wow. Right, that's nearly all the cables are disconnected, just got to start pulling them out. Should be easy enough to get all the new cables up here as well. He's going to double board all this. Just going to board it again, and that should be the end of that. Get this cable out, and that should be pretty much it, I think. See if we can get this cable out, I don't know. That'll have to be done for the attic. And these ones as well. Get all them pulled out. The new cable can come from the board, which is just there underneath. To wherever they're going. Well, let's get ripped out so we've got access to the walls. Perfect, nice one. I think he's having a fridge freezer, integrated fridge freezer here. Cooker there. Basically as is. Shouldn't be much change, I wouldn't think. I'd imagine a socket will go there, but more in the middle, or even on this wall. We shall see. I'm thinking about having a single grid switch unit. You know, you can operate the fridge, cooker. Well, not the cooker really. Extractor hood. I might do that. I might get a grid switch. You can maybe even go to the side of here if I can get the plans and find out what's going where. Bring it back to Weaver. I saw the electric stripped out the kitchen, just been up in the attic and pulled them out. 6mm and all that, look at this. That's just what I pulled out the new. That's the remaining part of what's been pulled out. About that and about 3 times more is what's come out of this. They went overboard with wiring, like, really did. You want to see the junction boxes? If I can pull a photo up, I will do it for when I was last here, when I was doing the electrics installation. Wait till you see the junction box. Right. We'll get all this coiled up, like that. And now I think what we'll do is, I think the electric side of everything's done. I think what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to strip anything out of here, that's down to the customer to do that, there's my wee boxes. So everything's dead, make sure the cables are, I can't get them pulled out, they'll just no pull, they must be clipped into the wall or something. So they'll just get snipped. That one under there, dead. That's the old circuit. I'll get that off actually. I don't think there's any sockets under the counter, is there? No. Okay, very good. That can go in the bin. Oh, and by the way, a wee word from the guy who had the accident yesterday, the homeowner. He got 4 stitches in his leg. 4 stitches after slicing it with the grinder. It kicked back at him. So a wee lesson learned, guys. Just watch what you're doing with tools, especially power tools. Right. I have a little idea what I'm going to do here. Give me a minute. Right, okay, that's us more or less finished with the electric side of stuff now. That's everything connected that we can connect up to the kitchen. Let's say all I've got to do is socket the back of that wall, each side. I can get that when this is all cleared. To get that cleared, I've got to get on with stuff. Next job, door liners. Liners for doors. Yeah. Gonna get them put together. Quite an easy job actually. How you just go to the garage, just measure the doors. I'm sure they're 1981 in height and 769 I think. Something like that across the way. Just double check that, but these liners are made to suit. There's 2 types of doors and there's also a fault here already. Whenever they've machined it, look at the blow up. Look at that. Look at the blow up there already. It's been done in a factory and I'm going to hate to chop that down, see if it fits. Unbelievable, eh? No, that's the only one I see like that, but I'll have to go in an inconspicuous place, like maybe the cupboard door. So use that for the cupboard and that can go on the inside. And hopefully the rest aren't chipped. Tell you, you've got to look before you buy. So we'll grab a tape measure, we'll go to the shed and just measure those doors. Right. Okay folks, we're going to get the liners pre-assembled and see how they look against the door. So when you're assembling these, always remember to make sure it's bloody square. It's quite obvious actually, but you know what I mean? Just make sure that it's square. So if you've got a set square, get it out of storage and get it working. So bang on there. So we'll get this screwed into the back end. It didn't have to be super long with screws. I've got 80mm here, but that's a wee bit overkill. You didn't hate to use them, but I think I will, because they're there. Customer, these are your screws, but they're for your property, so I'm sure you'll be quite happy with that, because what else are you going to use them on? Let's face it. Now we'll get you set up in a time lapse and we'll get this one assembled and see what it looks like. Number 1 liner fitted. Cool. Get this one and that one done today. I'll be really chuffed. That'll be bra. Time is it? 12:19. I might go down to the court for a wee quick lunch. I think I will. Don't think I need any more. I think I might actually get the second one up and I can get it all foamed in. Then I can go for a bit of lunch. That sounds good. Who's that guy in the background with his arm at the side? Get fucking working. 13:46. Number 2 on. Bit of a gap to make up, like. But it's what it is. What I've done is centred it with the wall, so we'll have the same spacings each side for the trims. This one was a tight fit. That was neat as ever. You'd think there had been a door in there already. There had been. Right, now we've got this one to do. You can tell right away the height of that. There's going to be a big gap at the top. At least that's 2 done. We've done no bad today so far. Quite chuffed at that. What I'm going to do is go down for a bit of lunch. I'm actually starving. So I'm just going to nip down to the co-op, grab a sandwich, packet of crisps, bottle of juice, come back, have that, back in, crack on. See you in a bit. Bye bye. Yo, Thursday morning. The 21st of August 2025. Back. Can you guess where? Yes, we're in a house. In the bungalow. Right, the customers asked me to repair this if I could. So yeah, I think I'll give it a damn good shot. Gonna have to try and get this bugger out. And screw a timber to that joist under there so I can put the flooring back on top of it. So I've got the materials here. I'm gonna probably get you set up the wee tripod. I said we're doing the door liners. Got 3 of them up yesterday. It's not bad. Pretty good. Pretty damn good. Looks alright. So we're going to move on to a wee bit joiner the work. So we'll get this floor repaired. And when he comes back he can start ripping all this out. I think that's what he's doing anyway. Then get all this double boarded. I can get back next week at some point and get it skimmed over. Nice one, right. Crack on. Yo! Right, we're back from B&Q. It's just coming up to about 12 o'clock, 10 to something like that. So we got that bit in, but I ran out of framing and we realised that's just all sunk. It's all knackered. I mean, look at the bow in it. Look at it. So if you can tell, but it's well bowed. Knackered, look at it all. Know why? Because there's a bath in there and it has leaked in the past. And chipboard just soaked it all through, so. But unfortunately that's a wee bit thicker, so I've got to bring the joist up a wee bit. But that's not too hard a job. So what I'm going to do is get a couple of buttons across there and one across there. And that should take the load of that. I'm here to try and get one under there to bring that up. So I'll get some measured and we'll get them cut and see if they fit. That looks a wee bit better. Got a bit of framing wrapped around it now. All secured on, solid as a rock, man, solid as a rock. Let's say I've had to bring it up just a little bit to allow the boards to go down. Let's see how this goes. I've not tried this yet, so you can see it with me. Let's see if it's really bad. How's that then? Oh. Now then. Oh, we need to shift that one over a wee bit. That's easy enough. That's bra. It's just a couple of wee cuts. Kind of taper cuts, but all real matter. Get this bit altered, give me a minute. Just like that. Perfect. Okay, right. I'm going to cut one out of staggered joint. We can get the other wee bits pieced in, then just that bit. Shouldn't take that long. Right, see it when it's done. Yo, right, 1:30. I'm going to get a bite to eat. Job done. Flooring bit sorted out. That's a bit better. That's looking a lot more like how it should be. Better to walk on as well. Let's just have a wee look, see if we've got any rock. Rocking. Nothing. Oh. How's that? How's that float your boat? Look at that. Perfect now. It's all touching. Perfect. The bits have dropped. Like that. I need to fill that with some like filler or foam or something and just cut the top off. Laminate flooring going on it anyway, it doesn't matter. Tiles going on here. Just to stop it springing. A bit of foam would do that perfect. This bit's still a bit spongy. The reason all this has been knackered is because there's a bath in there and it's leaked. And it's soaked all the way through here and caused all the damage. Water damage again, eh? We always seem to find the water damage jobs, eh? So that's that. We're going to tidy up the side, go and get a bite to eat, come back. I think we'll crack them with the door liners, I think we'll get this one up next. Okay, as well. Try and get another, maybe 2 done. I've got this one and the living room we get done. Try and get these 2 on. Then that just leaves ensuite. That'd be bra, before finish time of night. Nice one. Right, bring you back later on. Okay campers, we're back. Back at the bungalow. Okay. Doing door liners again, that's the floor all done. Just come up from the Cafe 32 in Kinghorn. Just come back up from there and they're very nice. Had a burger and chips. Not bad at all. Filled the gap. Right. Right, door liners. And look at the state of that. Look at the bend in it. Look at the warp. Gonna have to use it. But this is where the packers come into it, so at least they're not twisted anyway. Right, we'll rattle on and get these together. See you in a bit. Alrighty, 5:25. Hey, got a liner up. Got the floor done. Got another liner up. And got another liner up. Not bad, eh? Not too bad. Now, I have to leave them sticking out a wee bit. I have to put a wee packet of wood in there and then the trim can come along and just get dressed in. That's all we can do really. The liners are a wee bit wider than the walls, because the walls are only what? Just over 50mm thick. Say 50, but 80mm thick I think. So you got 20mm each side, give or take. That's what it is though, that's what we've got to deal with. Right, the liners are in. I think we're pretty good. I'm not going to foam them up the new. I think we've got to adjust this one a wee bit. just take the packers back a wee bit and just screw it in a wee bit, and then I can foam it. But seeing bits like this, the trim will just like cover right to the wall, so you're not even going to see it. You'll not even notice it. I'm quite chuffed with that, that's bra. Well, that's going to do me for the day. That's another day wrapped up. A productive day actually. Quite chuffed with what we've done today. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 liners. Got the one in non-suite to do, and I think that's it. I'm trying to think. I'm pretty certain that's it, the en-suite to do. I can get it done tomorrow. Tomorrow being Friday. Then we've got to tackle this door as well. This is going to get renewed. So it might be this tomorrow, or it might be the door liner tomorrow. Wait and see, but if I'm doing this, it has to be first thing. I'll try and get as much done this week as I can, well, for tomorrow, and maybe Saturday. Because I need to get back to other work next week. I've got a lad who's been wanting me to skim his wall in his bedroom, and I bloody forgot all about it again, even though I put it in my diary. This job's just sucked the days out of me, and I've just not been concentrating on what's been what, but there you go, that's what it is. Okay, we're going to get out of here, that's it for today. So I'll catch you tomorrow, guys. Have a good one, and whatever you're up to, be safe. See you later, bye bye.
Tomorrow.
Nice one, right. All the liners are on. By the way, it's Friday. I've been here about an hour. Got this liner on. That's it, just setting now. In fact, that's all the liners on. Let's be finished with them. Looks good. I've ran out of foam. We'll get some more foam. Got it all glued in. Managed to get that one done, but I haven't got this one or this one. So I might nip away in a wee while and go and get some more. But I'm not planning on being here till about maybe 1, 2 o'clock. So what I'm going to do is, well, make use of my time, I'll get the tanking kit, which is down there, and get the shower tanked. Be as well, why not? Right, I'll put in a wee time lapse, you can watch it happen. Oh yeah, your Friday entertainment starts now. Something half full. Ready to use straight from the bottle. Shake well before use. Could have used that. SPR, but it's colour blue. Don't spill it. Yeah, just back from Screwfix getting more expander foam for the rest of the doors. Ran it, so got that on now, that can be setting. Bra. Look, guess we've got a fire outside. That's what's happening to the kitchen. Discovered the shower he's got as well isn't a normal shower. That's why you go up in the loft, so on my cable I can pull that through though, and the wee remote control panel just comes on here. So at some point we'll hate trying fish shad down, or it can come at the back of the wet one, whatever. But the plumber will hate to do her bit. Right, I'm going to see about the stanking kit. Have a wee read the instructions, see what we do next.
Just a nameless face, every day unseen, hiding in the shadows of a world so mean. A forgotten soul, living in a world so cold. A silent scream from a story untold. In the quiet of the night you're walking through the shadows of a world forgotten. For the unsung heroes, for the battered soul, find your way to the light. Under the city lights, you roam alone. An invisible world we've never known. As the night descends and the shadows grow long, will you find a place where you belong? In the quiet of the night you're walking through the shadows of a world forgotten. For the unsung heroes, for the battered souls, find your way to the light. For the unsung heroes, for the battered souls, find your way to the light.
That doesn't look too bad. There we are. Just went over the floor and used all the stuff up, so that's it all gone. Perfect. Got it tanked. It's waterproof, moisture board, it's tanked. That stuff on the flare, it's just stopping the water getting into the chipboard and rotting it. The wee spider look, he's finding his way out. Come on you buddy, come on pal. Come on you. I thought you were going to be trapped in there forever, but no, you're on your way. Come on pal. Right, splat. I'm only kidding. He's there. Oh, please move. Oh, and you're probably exhausted after that. Not even touched you, neighbour. Come on. Come on, pal. There you go, he's still alive. He's still there. Oh no. If it doesn't move, I'm going to get haters on YouTube. What are you killing a spider for? You cruel person. I never even touched it. My foot was hovering above it. Didn't even make contact. If he moves, I'll video it. Right. I'm kind of running out of jobs. I'm going to chum on this foam now, get this into a bag, tidy the place up, and I might call it a day. There's not really much I can do today until next week. It's Friday, bank holiday weekend. I think I'll have an early one, I think. Right. See you in a bit. Okay, right. Customer's been in and ripped all the kitchen out. Look, you can tell he's back. His front, back, sides as well. He's done well. Obviously the floor's nice and strengthened. We done that yesterday, it's perfect now. So all the liners are on as well. Here you get that box out so you can overboard it. Aha! Oh, he's ripped the boxing down as well. Wow, okay. The plumber can get these two pipes. The customer was saying these pipes here that's running in this cupboard, he was wanting them moved over a wee bit. I suggested, well, the plumber's got our pipes and everything in order, she could put them in there. Get them out of the road. And all she'll need in there is a cold feed for the wash machine, that's it. Okay, nice one, very good. Beautiful. I'll have to get it all wired as well, but everything's all hollow anyway, so I can get cables done in there. Just need to find out where he's wanting them all, and we'll hear such heights and all the rest of the palaver. Okay, right, I'm just going to start getting stuff together, and I think I'll wait on him coming back, then I'll head for the house, I think. Call it a day. So I've just got my charger, my laser, and other bits and bobs to get. I don't need to clear the whole lot out. I might be back here tomorrow, but it's just in case I've got any call-outs this afternoon. Right, but I've done not bad today. I think I'll go and get the knife and cut all this foam off. That'll tidy all that up. And maybe tomorrow when I come in, I can get this front door changed. Might do that. That's an idea. Okay, bring you back to wee well. Yo, that'll do it for the day. The guy's back. He's got plasterboard. Guess what he's going to be doing? I'm done for the day. That's it. I'm back here tomorrow, but I'm going to have an early one. See how the one suite's looking. Good. Tank and it's drying off. Bro, perfect. Oh, I've got the light switch there. Bloody hell. Turn it back on. Right, see you tomorrow. Bye bye.
The next day.
Morning, guys. Good morning. It is Saturday. The time sponsored by my phone is 9:50 AM. Just we've been busy putting the boards on here. We're in here going to get marked out ready for our mountain sockets where things are going. Yeah, I thought I'd take this opportunity to go through it and just show you how I do it. Everyone has their own ways, but this is the way I do it. Got the plans there, measured up, 870 from the bottom to that line. It's like a composite kind of worktop scanning. So it's 12 mil thick. That takes it to there. Then we've got an upstand, 100 mil. Then there's a space until the wall unit, 570. So I can mount the sockets in this area here. Now we've just got to mark out what units are going where. Cooker coming in here, so we'll need a cooker point. Have to be switched for it, probably similar to where it was before. Proper socket there, proper socket over here. Probably pretty similar to what was here before already. And a cooker hood. And what I'm thinking about doing is maybe in this area here, fit a grid switch. And that can operate the hood. The wash machine's going in the cupboard, so we can have wash machine, dryer. It's going in the cupboard so you can switch it on from here. You can also see if it's on. One for the cooker hood, one for the hob. I don't know if it's having a dishwasher. That's the thing. So it's getting a dishwasher. Let's switch for that. Right, what I'm going to do is get it marked out for the units. Right. got there 629 400 71mm filler. Cooker 600 60mm filler 400, and that leaves 629. We'll run this one next. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, the next one over. Design number 11. Oh. Come on. Okay. Can you hear it count? You. So this one, 924 600, 18mm, 18mm, 600, so leave 630. Okay, I have to be quick for copyright reasons. The radio's playing in the background, so I'll get you in a wee time lapse in a minute. That's all the boxes are cut out now. What I want to do, well, he's overboarding it, so I'll get that later on. Got them all wired now. All I've done is take the chunks at the bottom there so I can get the cables up. Obviously I'm going to be skimming this, so get it all patched in. Nice one, right, time to get it wired up. Okay guys, 4:30 on Saturday. Finished. Got the kitchen wired. There we go. Double socket USB, double socket, oven control for down there. You get some 6mm. Oh, I've got a hob to run as well. I've got a line to run for the hob. Forgot about that. Get that when I come back. Double socket, and that's going to be the good switch. So I'll put the wash machine, dishwasher, wash machine, dryer, dishwasher, hob, hood, and I keep forgetting, oh, fridge. So I'll get a 6 grid. So I've got my 5 cables there, but one more to run for that. Forgot about that. Just a sparker really. Fridge there. Move the light to there. And just got the lights to get done when I come back. And obviously that's going to be for the hood. What I've done today, that's it. When I get up the road, that'll do it till next week. We're not back here till sometime next week, I think, I hope. A wee bit different thing to get in with next week, and I'll let you see that as the week goes on. Right guys, catch you later. Have a good one. Have a nice weekend. See you later. Bye bye.